The Nigerian Nurses Association says the purported nurse who gave Mohbad the anti-tetanus injection is Quack and not a member of the association. Hello everyone, you're so much welcome. Somehow, the face of the nurse has finally been unveiled almost 10 months into the case of the late Mohbad, who died in September 12th, 2023. That was last year. It's almost a year now, and honestly, it's still like rigmarolling, moving in one spot without a head or a tail about what exactly is going on. Now, from the beginning, unlike everybody else whose face they outside, kind of, the nurse has not been seen. She has never been interviewed openly. She has never been granted any interview. She has never said anything, not even voice notes. The only thing we had at that time when she was arrested was her mother, an elderly woman seated in front of her apartment, saying that her daughter cannot do that, her daughter cannot buy anybody, that her daughter was in Cotonou when they called her, she was on her way back, then she got back, she didn't even know she was going to Mohbad's house, that it was spending, because it was actually spending that recommended this nurse, Feyi, Feyi, whatever her name is. Now, finally, the face of this woman has been brought out, and people checked that page, and they were like, well, nothing much, because you know how the heat. And there was a discussion held some time ago when people were asking to say, people assumed or alleged that Baba did not let the nurse's face to be brought out. Right. And really, if the nurse has not been involved in Mohbad's case, if there was no nurse that came around at all, there would have been another concern. But she also has said, a part of what she said was said at the coroner's inquest, that she gave the injection. No, Wumi said it actually, that when the nurse gave the injection, he started reacting with good bumps all over him. He went to the washroom and all of that. Right from that moment, people with the medical line don't say, this must have been a result of something in their own medical terms, but why has the face of the nurse been out of circulation? Why is it that it is just now that people are able to now fish her out? In fact, you know how people will know people will know people, but she has successfully stayed off throughout the duration of this case. Now, Sahara reporters decided to bring this information out to let us know, say, find this, don't they go on, and they don't know who this person be, and is not a member of the association. Okay, so this is what Sahara reporter said, saying that Nigerian Nurses Association says purported nurse who gave Mohbad anti-tetanus injection is Quack, not its member. Say, àwọn ò mọ̀ rí o, kò ṣe member àwọn. Ṣé mọ̀ pé nílùú wa ìbá ṣe náwọn registered nurses tó lọ sí school tó pójú òṣùwọ̀n, bẹ́ẹ̀ láwọn kan tó pe wọn ní auxiliary nurses tó máa lọ sí nọ́ọ̀sì, tó máa lọ sí hospital abẹ́lé kan, tó máa lọ láwọn kọ́ nursing. What should actually be a caregiver role. In other countries, you don't need to be a nurse to care for people. You're just a carer. You can't administer injections. Yours is to take care of the person. When the professional gives dosage of drugs to use, ensure you stay within the confines of that prescription and not go overboard. But ní case àwọn yìí, báwo ló ṣe ń ṣe wọ́n, kìnìkan, and we had the picture trending online of Mohbad's arms that had this kind of kí wọ́n fi nǹkan gúnyàn lọ́wọ́ when he was allegedly fighting with Prime Boy, and but it wasn't a big wound like that. But wọ́n ṣàpè nọ́ọ̀sì bá gba ＡNT1TETANUS dání ló bá gún ẹni tó mọ health history ẹni tó mọ̀, because Mohbad had very high BP. I can't remember the reading of his BP. You can check Google. It was really high at that point. Lẹ́yìn tí wọ́n ṣàna lánà sáré káàkiri, ànàpájúdé kò lè rìn, kò lè lọ play mọ́, wọn ò jẹ́ kó rí show gbà mọ́. In fact, it was just people having pity on him towards the end of his life that he started coming out and playing. Like when he went to London for that event that he played for, what's it called? Yabo Ojo's husband, who had a concert in London, and also Obi Kubana. Sorry, not Obi Kubana. Kubana Chief Priest, who was launching his Kinikon Beaters, which was where he played at Ikorodu, right? Before the next day, the pie happened. So, this is what has been said about the nurse to say, okay, she's not a member of our association. Now, this will teach us a lot of things. You see, the kind of people around us. They said Mohbad refused to go to the hospital. That even Mumi, when she was pregnant, na ile alagbo. If you believe in that, it's fine. But when it comes to life and death, hey, let us be more observant and careful. If it's a real nurse will ask questions. A real nurse will understand the importance of contraindications. In fact, you don't even need to take dangerous drugs or injections for you to counteract. Some of these mild over-the-counter tablets, if you take it together with another, maybe table, whatever, your body can react to it. So let's take some comments that people had to put when Sahara Reporters Bodies report out. Say they don't know. I will not see Onikini. Many people were dragging her actually. I don't want to make this video too long. They were dragging her saying, how can this be a nurse? This one be like something that she doesn't even look like a nurse, you know. And I think we should school ourselves on this kind of issues. If the person is not a nurse, a recognized or licensed nurse to carry, even I want to carry to get nurse, hospital. How much more? You know, especially if you have an underlying ailment. That's what they're always saying. Once you have BP, you have diabetes, you have whatever, cholesterol, whatever, you cannot just be treated anyhow. Whoever is treating you as a doctor, as a nurse, should have a good information about your underlying ailment before administering anything to you. It's very, very important. Because there's something underlying already, and you don't just want to add to it out of ignorance. So, nurse Feyi, ta ló kọ́ ẹ̀yin ní iṣẹ́, some of the commenters said, onídìúdò, nurse Feyi alábẹ́rẹ́ ikú, kí Ọlọ́run ṣàánú wa. Nígbà tí autopsy sọ pé inconclusive ní result autopsy, does that set her free, really? Or a case can still be brought against her? Àwọn nǹkan tó yẹ kí family jókòó kó pẹnu pọ̀ kó jọ sọ lélẹ̀. Àtàwọn tó ń na Mohbad lánàá sáré tó yẹ kán fi ojú wọn jófin. Ṣùgbọ́n, like I said, rigmarolling ní tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. So èyí la tún mú wá sétí ìgbọ̀n yín o pé Nigerian Medical Association sọ wípé nọ́ọ̀sì alábẹ́rẹ́ tó gún Mohbad ní injection kì í ṣe mẹ́mbà wọn. And we need to give it kudos, a big kudos to our medical people in Nigeria. In fact, if you go anywhere in the world, the top echelon of medical people, nurses, doctors, now we dey there. Our licensed and recognized, well-trained medical personnel, even when they go outside Nigeria, they are always solid and very good. So, ẹ jẹ́ ká yinra wa. Ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ gún abẹ́rẹ́ Nigeria lọ sí nursing school ọdún 3 péré. Kó lọ kọ́ dáadáa, kíkọ́ ni mímọ̀, kó má bàa yíwọ́. May Mohbad's soul continually rest in perfect peace. Ire o.